see a lot of familiar faces here from my, let me apologize first. I'm a bit of a soft speaker, so I'm going to try to work up my voice as I go. My students at Hugo House constantly complain about me speaking too softly, and I don't know I'm doing it, so just say something if I'm... I guess the theme of the night is poems that are pretty new, and these are pretty new poems as well. I've been kind of toying with a new technique the last 6 months. I've told you a little bit about it, Jody. I've been doing basically what all poets kind of work with found language, whether they find it in their mind or they find it on the side of a cereal box. They find something, they decide it's worth being part of a poem or a poem, and then they use it. So I do this in more of a deliberate way, and these poems draw on a number of different sources, but primarily I've been drawing on sayings and proverbs and different types of speeches and various other... You'll hear those cadences, I think, in these poems. I've chosen 6 poems. I don't know if I've ever read these out loud. They're all short. I tried to read one. My dog jumped up in my lap. He's a 100-pound dog. He thinks he's a lap dog. He jumped up in my lap and was like, "What are you doing?" Because he never hears me read. I never hear me read. So this is a first for me. But I'm giving you a gift of brevity, I think, because the first one I timed was under 2 minutes, and they should all be about that length. So 6 times 2 is 12. My strength is mathematics. First poem. Sickness begins in the stomach. Let the head be more than a funnel. Let it do what it says. Let the ill-natured, healthy bones plow the land. Saints can say anything. The country has no answer. Only cowards have use for tails, tethered during rainstorms. Let the farmer burn his shoes, fill them with cold pudding and dung. I own a cow in heaven, a consequence of litigation. Idleness is difficult to teach. I'll never know how. The swallow of 100 years, the gentle suck of milk. Grief takes after a monk. Grief's the end of a lie. Let the stomach carry the head. Let the intestines disagree. We must sacrifice every day as adversity chastens the heart and the feet go lame. Let the wise lie down hungry, hands in their pockets. Dead for a minute, one forgets a kiss with a mustache, the lick of flies. The mouth has no window, the first dew no scar. Second poem is called The Beginning, Not the End of Wisdom. Doubt is muddle-headed with frequent lucid intervals, walks before it crawls, starts with a single step. Doubt is a savage beast, an old dog with new tricks. Doubt rises with fleas, never did anyone any good, does not kill us but makes us stronger. Doubt is 9/10 of the law, mightier than the sword. You can doubt some of the people some of the time, but doubt doesn't grow on trees. Doubt gets the grease through the stomach, an omelet without breaking eggs. Doubt can squeeze blood from a stone, makes the most noise, rushes in where angels fear to tread. Doubt does no one any good. Doubt is a vacuum. Doubt not, want not. There's no use doubting spilled milk. There's no doubt like an old doubt. Doubt speaks because it has something to say. Bound in the heart of a child, doubt makes the world go round. Doubt of the simple is delightful. Only the lies are exasperating. This third poem, this is the only one that has been published. I wrote for a blog called Starting Today, Poems for the First 100 Days, which two poets named Rachel Zucker and Ariel Greenberg put together. They asked 100 poets to each write a poem on a particular day during the first 100 days of the Obama administration, something that reflected on the current news or just the zeitgeist or whatever they happened to write about. So you had 50 poems that were basically suck-up poems to Obama. They would get invited to the White House, and then you had other people like me who were trying to dwell on something serious and probably trying to suck up to Obama too. And this poem is going to, they actually found a publisher. This is going to be in a collection of the same name coming out from the University of Iowa Press in 2010. So check it out. They're really, actually the poems were phenomenal. This one is in response to waterboarding. It's called "The Water in Which One Drowns is Always an Ocean." It is the calm and silence that drown us. Some people can disturb words with a mere movement of teeth. The pouch of the mouth strewn with roses, roofed with lost causes. Pumpkins and habits have a smell, and breath is its beginning. The womb carries on its shoulders a beggar wrapped in earth. Absence washes away love, taking the tint of all colors. From the well of envy, the child teaches us to weep. Every sickness has its herb. Heaven is dark, yet quiet and limpid. Shovels of earth cannot quench a mountain. Scum rises to the top of the heart. A bubble on the ocean, a taste the teetotaler will never know. Do not pour on the strength of a mirage. Do not torture thirst with shallow water. A merchant in the rain saves only himself, a shadow that always follows the body. When your cheeks beg for fever, you are halfway there. Habit is the shirt we wear for a midday nap. Gray hairs its blossoms. Hope a pearl worthless in its shell. Death answers, I have a lot to say, but my mouth is full. Those destined to drown will drown in a spoonful. The tears of strangers are only water.